Few television shows have had the cultural impact of Star Trek, and few actors are as closely tied to their roles as William Shatner is to Captain James T. Kirk. At 93, Shatner remains a legend in Hollywood, celebrated not only for his iconic role in the groundbreaking sci-fi series, but also for his remarkable longevity in the entertainment industry. For decades, fans have speculated about what really happened behind the scenes of the original Star Trek set, where personalities clashed, friendships were tested, and history was quietly being made. Now, Shatner himself has spoken more openly about those years, shedding light on both the triumphs and the tensions that define the experience. When Star Trek premiered in 1966, it was unlike anything else on television. Its stories tackled bold social issues, race, war, unity, and exploration through the lens of science fiction. Shatner, as Captain Kirk, became the charismatic leader at the heart of the Enterprise crew. While the show's ratings were modest, its fan base was fiercely loyal, ultimately keeping the series alive long after its cancellation in 1969. For Shatner, however, working on the set was both exhilarating and, at times, deeply challenging. One of the most persistent rumors surrounding the original Star Trek has been Shatner's strained relationships with some of his co-stars, most notably Leonard Nimoy, Spock, and George Takei, Sulu. Shatner has admitted that in those early years, he was consumed by his role and often unaware of how his ambition and focus might have affected others. He has since acknowledged that he could be difficult to work with at times, particularly because he wanted the show to succeed and felt enormous pressure as its leading man. Despite these tensions, Shatner has also expressed deep respect for his co-stars, especially Nimoy, with whom he eventually formed a close bond that lasted until Nimoy's death in 2015. Beyond the interpersonal drama, Shatner has revealed the challenges of working on a show that was constantly fighting for survival. Budgets were tight, special effects were limited, and the cast often had to work long hours under difficult conditions. Yet, despite these obstacles, they managed to create a world that felt vast and imaginative, a testament to the creativity and dedication of everyone involved. Shatner often recalls how little they realized, at the time, the cultural phenomenon Star Trek would become. As the years passed, Shatner's perspective on those days has evolved. At 93, he speaks less about the conflicts and more about the legacy. He now emphasizes how proud he is to have been part of something that inspired generations of scientists, astronauts, and dreamers. He has also highlighted the groundbreaking nature of the show's diverse cast and progressive storylines, which were far ahead of their time. The infamous kiss between Shatner's Kirk and Nichelle Nichols' Uhura, for example, remains one of the first interracial kisses on American television, breaking barriers and making history. Shatner has also been candid about the toll Star Trek took on his career in the years immediately after the show ended. Like many of his castmates, he found himself typecast, struggling to escape the shadow of Captain Kirk. Yet rather than resist it, Shatner eventually embraced his association with the role, using it as a foundation for a career resurgence that included films, television, books, and even music. His resilience and ability to reinvent himself have kept him relevant well into his 90s. At its core, William Shatner's revelation about what really happened on the Star Trek set is not a scandalous expose, but a reminder of the challenges and triumphs of creating something groundbreaking under immense pressure. He acknowledges the mistakes, the conflicts, and the hardships, but he also celebrates the friendships, the creativity, and the cultural legacy that endures to this day. At 93, Shatner's reflections remind fans that behind the iconic captain was an actor navigating the ups and downs of a demanding industry, all while unknowingly becoming part of history. His truth is that Star Trek was never easy, but it was worth every struggle, for it created a legacy that continues to inspire the world.